Fuad was holding his breath.
Yeah.
Like, see, he was like, like how you load a spring. He was literally the moment he went, I can't talk now. He started moving and hitting his elbow. I think you have ADHD.
No, I don't.
You sure?
I'm super calm. Yes.
100%.
1,000,000%.
Now he's trying so hard to
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Like, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How has the week been? Nothing happened all
Nothing.
week. You guys are just sitting at home staring at your...
Looking at me, I'm looking at you. Anything in this week? No.
Nothing happened? Okay.
I mean, it's December. People go on vacations and stuff. There's nothing much happening anyway.
Yeah, lucky
Weather
people.
is nice, though.
Lucky people.
Yeah.
I wish I could travel and go somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being in the same country for a whole year.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's been a horrible year. But anyway,
I
yeah.
didn't see my family for a long time.
I literally haven't seen my relatives in 2 years.
Relatives, that's fine.
Family. I mean,
Okay.
family. Yeah, I mean, in the context of I am not married,
Yes.
so I only have relatives. I have my siblings. I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay.
in
That
long.
makes sense.
Last time I saw them was in December of 2018. We talk on the phone all the time. Like yesterday, I was literally on the phone with my sister for an hour and 37 minutes. Being in the same physical location as them, no, that happened. Speaking of family and relatives, how many of you guys take care of your parents or your relatives? You pay for their bills and stuff.
When you say relatives, are you
Could be
talking
close relatives, could be your grandmother's neighbor's friend who cut someone's grass 15 years ago.
family? Yeah, family in the sense my parents and my
Like
my
immediate,
siblings.
you mean
Yes.
immediate
Yeah.
relatives.
Other than that,
As Johan said, my mom, dad, sisters. So
Why do you do it?
because they spend money and time, and now I'm mature enough, I can say.
So it's your turn to do the
I
same.
don't think about it like as a return, but is kind of appreciation to them. So they should, like my father should not work because I can work. I can take care of the family.
I have a few thoughts on that. My thoughts being that, one, society always says that, as children, you should take care of your parents because some reason or another. And one of the reasons that usually comes up is because your parents took care of you, therefore you should also take care of them. Small problem. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be taken care of. So I don't owe you anything.
Yeah.
Two, you're saying I took care of my children as opposed to what? Having children and then throwing them in the street. What were you supposed to do after you had children? It was your choice. You had children. Take care of them. And then set yourself up for life.
yeah,
I have a huge problem with the way lots of parents, especially among us black people, where people see their children as investments. I'm paying your school fees so you can get a good job, so you can take care of me. No, you take care of yourself. It's not my business what happens to you. It is my business what happens to me.
Yeah.
So I go to school. You're paying for my school fees because I am your child. I didn't ask to go. It's your responsibility to do that. Now, if I do have children, then they will become my responsibility. It doesn't flow backwards. It flows forwards. So there's this thing we call black tax. Black tax, the story behind it is opportunities for black people are usually so limited that if one person succeeds, it's seen as the success of the entire family.
Interesting.
So one person makes it, then there is expectation that you will take care of everyone else. So for example, every month I make a few $1,000s. I have to take care of my father. I have to take care of a few other things here and there. I mean, I'm not really uncomfortable doing it. It's not really, but I can afford to do it. But I mean, if I could spend that money on anything else, I could be in Japan right now. Or I could have taken a break from work to go parasailing in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I could have done, or I could have bought a new pair of shoes. I'm addicted to shoes anyway. I buy so many that I don't need. So
you did it because you have to do it, or you did it because you feel and you think that it's something that I need to do it myself?
I did it because I hate being bothered. I did it because someone asked me to do it and I'm doing it to shut them up.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to talk about it anymore. I'm like, you know what? Shut up. I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Okay.
But in my mind, all the time I'm thinking, you know what? I don't have to do this. It's not my job. It's not my responsibility. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
For my parents, I usually they don't ask. They're well off. They're not well off, but
They can take care of themselves.
My dad is still working.
Yeah.
So, but right now it's because of this pandemic situation. They're not doing jobs. And
So you're just helping out.
yeah.
Yeah.
My mom is sick as well, so I'm sending money and all that. That's totally chill with me. And when luckily you guys have sisters, I have brothers who I never talk to on the phone. That's weird, man. You don't talk to your brother.
No, I talk to my brothers. I talk to my brothers on the phone a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For my brothers, when they were kids, when they were going to school and after school, I mean, when they were trying to find jobs and stuff, yes, I used to send them some money so that they can.
At least they can,
not do something. Yeah, it's not a monthly thing, but I always told my mom, stop giving them money.
Yeah.
I remember this time when my brothers were going to, my elder brother.
Yeah.
He's not elder to me. Both are younger, but the elder.
No, the older of the two.
Yes. So when he found a job and he's going to the job, my mom used to give him money just to go to the job. I'm like,
he's getting paid a salary.
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, what does he do with his salary? No, he spends his salary, and so I'm giving him pocket money to go travel
money?
expenses and
The
food.
dude has a salary.
I'm like, how will he ever try to manage on his own? Because if there is aid coming in all the time, he will start depending on it. So
And not even depending on it. He'll become irresponsible with his own money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this, I think what you're trying to say is also like some families, when we give them, when you start supporting them like that, they start depending on it. They start thinking, okay, I'll get it.
Not even that. They become entitled.
Yes.
It becomes a thing where if you don't give them money, now you're the bad one. They start saying, why are you not giving me money? Because I don't have to. That's why I'm not giving you. It's not my responsibility. You cannot plan on someone else's wallet.
Yeah. I have a very different view.
By all means, Mr. Fuad.
Let's forget about parents first. Let's look at it as you love someone.
I
Okay.
don't.
Okay. Saying let's say, I'm just saying let's say. If you love someone, you could do anything for that person to make him happy.
Yeah.
Just that's the fact. Not me, but if you be in love, then you will do that.
No.
So parents are for me the people that I would do anything that can make them happy.
Yeah.
Anything in life possible.
No,
Okay.
fair enough.
Because they are my parents.
Yes.
On the other side, also as I said, they are the people who I care the most because I love them. Because I love them, that's why I care most. And also in terms of like religion side, also is I can say
Directing you towards that.
exactly directing me towards that. Now, my mom now or dad, they are not asking me, let's say, to give them money or to send them money, but I still do, right? And they are actually, if I will not send anything, they will live their life like very fine, like they have nothing to ask for. I mean, they are not asking somebody's help, or they are not I can say can't afford things to live.
Correct.
They are completely fine.
Yeah.
And also about my sister, I mean, she got married last year, and I was the happiest person in the planet that my sister is getting married. And I told her, like, don't even ask about anything. Whatever comes to my mind, I will just do it for you. Why? Because you're my sister. You're like a part of me. I mean, I love you so much, so I have to do whatever makes you happy. And believe me, like things which I have done, she's even saying like, why all this? Just fine. I'm cool with it. I want to do this because I want to give that to give that love to you by just doing things which makes you happy. at some point. For parents, mom and dad, it's something that I cannot maybe explain it properly, but it's a part of, like, it's a love that you could ever, even though if I give them my life, I would never say that I have done enough for them, because things which they have done for me, they have, I can say, educate me, they have shown me the best or the correct way, they have basically let me grow in a very good life which most of people maybe wish to live in. So
by the way, just a small point,
yeah,
people don't necessarily love their parents. There's no rule that says you have to, and there are a lot of people who absolutely detest their parents. They hate them completely.
why?
Anything. Your parents could have been horrible to you.
Could be.
You don't like them. It's fine. We are human beings. We don't like everyone on the planet. Your parents included. So it's entirely possible. My problem here is where it's this entitlement. You succeeded, therefore all of us have succeeded. It puts so much pressure on people to the point where you cannot advance your own life. You start existing purely so that others can also exist. So you're like, you know what? I made some money. Oh, you know what? This kid is going to school. Could you please pay their school fees? Okay, here's some school fees. Next week, you know what? This other kid doesn't have a pair of shoes. Could you do something about it? Okay, here's some money for a pair of shoes. You know what? I'm in hospital. I need some money for school. Like, stop telling me your problems. I don't care. I have my own problems to take care of.
Yeah.
There's a reason I have this life and I'm making this money to take care of who? Me. And my responsibilities. You are not one of those responsibilities. So just leave me out of your problems.
Yeah.
Your point you're making about helping people out, I understand. People do fall on hard times sometimes. And just the way I would ask people for help, I totally understand bailing someone out. That I completely do.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is where someone now makes you their source of income.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, where every month they have a salary on the same day as you do. You know, once money checks into your bank account, they also have money. You know, that's what I don't like. And this includes your parents. As human beings, even if you do decide to have children in the future, make sure you set yourself up for life. What if your kids fail? And then what?
Failing what?
No, I'm saying in life. What if your kids don't have money? And then who do you turn to? Do you start begging on the streets? If you have an opportunity to set yourself up, do it. You know, don't say, I'm educating this kid so that 20 years from now, somehow this kid will take care of it. What if your kid gets hit by a bus and dies?
Yeah.
And then what?
Now, I understand the point that he's trying to make, and the point that you're trying to make is completely different. What you're talking about is love that you have for your siblings. Yes, I will never give my brother my phone charger because he will lose it. But if he needs a kidney, just cut it off.
Yeah, that's a different case. That's a completely different case. If one of my brothers today needs a kidney, by all means, I'll do it. But if one of my brothers...
Why you are doing it?
Because this is a different situation. This is not money. A disease is not something you control. You don't choose for your kidneys to fail.
I agree. But
you can choose to be not successful by being irresponsible. So if you are irresponsible and you fail, don't expect me to be the solution to that. It's just not my business. What if I fail? Then who bails me out? Yeah.
So I think we are talking about... Yeah, it is the same thing, but it's two different things.
Yeah, it's two different points because you and me, I don't think we understand it because my brothers are well off now. Yeah, I supported them when they needed support. Now they're well off. Now they don't depend on me at all.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. Did you ever pay for your brother's school fees at any point?
I am not sure. Yeah, maybe I did.
Maybe you did. Yeah. Let's assume you did.
Yeah.
Whose responsibility is it to pay their school fees?
My parents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, are they your children? Why are you paying their school fees?
Okay, but when you spend money on your parents, without them asking you,
I mean, that's a different case. That by all means, go ahead. It's your money. You can do with it as you please.
Fine.
My issue is with people expecting that because I educated you, because I took care of you as a child, now you have to take care of me. Guess what? I didn't tell you to take care of me. It was your responsibility. You chose to have a child. That child happened to be me. It was your job to take care of me. Where does that contract end? On the day I stop being your responsibility.
Yeah.
That contract is over. None of us is the other's responsibility anymore. Unless it's a situation which is beyond control, like someone falling sick. If someone is sick, that is not something they've chosen.
Yeah.
They woke up one day and they were sick and they need a kidney, or someone was in an accident, their leg is broken, they need someone to help move them around. That's a completely different situation.
Yeah, but also there is something, there is a missing part in this conversation. There is a missing part, which is like my parents right now, they never said that they are not responsible on me anymore. Example, tomorrow I will resign. I'll travel back home. My dad will take care of me.
See, that's different.
Like he will take care. He will never say like, no, you are jobless now. Go find a job. If you don't, you're out. Find a place to stay. No, never.
You know why that's a very good situation? Because he still sees you as his child.
Yeah,
And he sees you as his responsibility.
and that will never end.
Yes.
That doesn't
The
have a
problem
point.
comes in if tomorrow your dad starts telling you, you know what, Fuad, I educated you when you were a kid. Therefore, every month I expect you to do 1, 2, 3. No, you don't.
Okay, fine.
You don't.
I am sure that my dad will never say this.
No, but okay. Your
yeah.
dad might not.
Yeah.
But it happens a lot with a million different people every single day.
Could be. Could be.
So, amazing point that what you said now, because even when my parents are sick, I'm telling them, get everything you need, I'll pay for it, and they don't want. They're not even telling me. I'm like, right now is the time that you tell me.
Exactly.
And they don't.
Yeah.
So they are not entitled. They're not asking for money. So I think the perspective that we have is completely different.
Completely different, by the way. From my perspective and from my experiences, it's completely different.
Yeah.
And also, I've heard stories from many people. Man, I've met people who are so strained by their families that they're asking me for money to take care of their families. And I'm like, how did we end up at this point?
It's quite too much.
That's what I'm
quite
saying.
too much.
So for some people, it's this whole you succeeded, therefore all of us have succeeded. No. I succeeded, therefore I have succeeded.
This is the communism.
We are not a So the flip side is always, what if I fail?
Yeah.
Are we still a community? You know? If I fail, are you going to take care of me? So that's always my problem. If it's my brothers and my sister, even if they fall on hard times, that's different. I'll take care of them because I know for a fact that if I fall on hard times, they'll take care of me. So that's fine.
Yeah.
But this entitlement from relatives and from society, we went to school together, therefore, no, dude, no. Just don't ask me.
Yeah.
Your problems are not my business. I know I'm being too harsh with this conversation, and watchers might think, what kind of a human being is this?
No.
It's cold stone,
No,
cold-hearted human
of
being
course no. We're
who
just
doesn't.
sharing thoughts, so
I am a kind human being, and I am very, very generous.
He says he's kind.
ask him for money. No, ask him for money.
People who know me know that I am very kind and I am very generous. Yesterday, I literally tweeted something, and I said, one superpower that I wish I had is the ability to say no to people who I know are taking advantage of my kindness without feeling guilty about it. This is something that, and the conversation I was having with my sister was literally about this. I was telling her, man, look, you're my older sister. You've always advised me on how to live. Now, I know there are people who are trying to take advantage of my kindness. My problem is that I have this thing where I just can't say no. If someone walks up to me, I've had so many people walk up to me like in the street and they tell me this story that I know is absolute nonsense. But I still feel bad, get into my wallet and gave them $10. And I can literally tell the story is nonsense.
Yeah.
But maybe it's the way I was raised, maybe it's just my human weakness. I don't know. I still do it. But there's so much pressure. So I am making it official. If you know who I am, if you're my friend, related to me, whatever, don't ask me for money. I'll punch you.
Interesting.
It's official.
All right.
Gentlemen, I think we should end it on that. I am not violent. I'll not punch anyone. I recognize this.
So ask him, please.
This is the second time I've threatened people on YouTube. I won't do that. So like, subscribe, share, same old businesses.
Catch you in the next one.
Suggest topics.
Yeah.
Catch you in the next one.